Hi everyone. So I'm back today for another live for a few reasons. One is it's the full moon in the Scorpio, and I don't know about you, but I am really just feeling the energy of this full moon. Yesterday I was feeling just really unsure of myself and really emotional. There was a lot of fear coming up. And that's kind of the reason why I wanted to come on today too, because this whole week I was talking about birth and your relationships with your parents and how those affect your relationships now and the things that you create in your life now. And really yesterday I was really wanting to talk more about how I have transformed my relationships by uncovering the family dynamics in my life. But then I realized that yesterday I was actually playing out my own family dynamics and my own family patterns that, sometimes if I'm in a state of fear or not being super conscious, I still play these out even though I've done so much work around it. So that is kind of me just outing my shadow in a sense. And this Scorpio full moon is all about transformation in a big way and really shining light on those dark places of ourselves. So for me, one of the biggest patterns that I picked up in childhood was around people pleasing. And this is a pretty common one for people, I feel like, but it's just all about like trying to please people, doing things because you think they're going to make others happy and not because it's really what you truly feel you want to do or what's going to make you happy or what's in alignment with who you are. And it's taken me a really, really long time to heal this and to stop living from this place. As I was growing in my business and starting to take on clients, I realized that I had to really start speaking from a much more authentic place and let go of these patterns and dynamics that I would go into around only trying to make others happy instead of trying to make myself happy or doing what authentically felt right for me. So this was a really big pattern that I picked up on growing up because that's how my mom was. And sorry, Mom, if you see this, but my mom is an amazing, extremely kind woman. However, she was a people pleaser, and I think I picked that up. I know I picked that up from her. And people pleasing really also comes at the same time with having a lack of boundaries. And boundaries are another really important thing that we start to learn about in the healing process. And this is something that goes back to family patterning and family dynamics that we pick up in childhood around having healthy boundaries with people, right? And a lot of times in childhood, we don't see other people, like our parents, setting healthy boundaries with people. So then we don't know how to set healthy boundaries with people. And this was something that I also had to kind of deprogram and change as I was going through the healing process. And this is really, really important to stepping into feeling more self-worth and creating the life that you want, is being able to set proper and healthy boundaries with people from a place of knowing what really feels good to you. And this was just such hi, Tony. Thank you. And let me know, anyone who's watching, let me know if you have any questions about what I'm talking about right now, because these are all really big topics that I feel like we're all going through as a collective. So please let me know if you have any questions about what I'm talking about. But like I was saying, I felt like the live that I did yesterday, I was totally playing out my own family dynamics. And this is how tricky this is, because a lot of times you don't realize it. But the way you can really know if you're stuck or caught in a pattern is by the way that you feel. And this is why I always tell my clients, like, let your feelings be your guide and really start to listen to them, because that's what's going to tell you whether you are acting from present time or you're falling into an old pattern or dynamic that doesn't serve your highest good. So for me yesterday, I felt like I wanted to share about the power of unraveling your family patterns and dynamics in order to heal and be able to create what you want. But I really didn't go into it as deeply or as authentically as I felt like I could have. And then I realized I was going into my old dynamics of people pleasing and not wanting to make people feel uncomfortable or worried about what other people think. And that's why I was like, okay, today is a Scorpio full moon. It's all about transformation and shining light on those areas of our lives that we don't always want to look at. So that was totally what was happening for me yesterday. And I just had to say it because this is what this work is all about, is being able to bring awareness to those unconscious beliefs and unconscious thoughts that we have about what we think the world is, and then bringing awareness to them and being able to change them. And that's a lot of the work that I've been doing with my clients. We've been working on this people-pleasing pattern a lot because I know a lot of people have this one. Another really common family pattern that a lot of people experience is competition. This is a big one with siblings. I see it with my own kids. We'll put ourselves in competition with our siblings, and then we play out these dynamics in other areas of our lives, whether it's the workplace or anywhere where there's a lot of people. We can tend to play out that pattern as well, and there's so many of them. And this is what I kind of get a lot into in my course, in my online course, which I've been talking about, and I'm so excited is going to launch on May 15th. I'll talk more about that in a minute. But in my course, we go really deep into dissecting all of these family patterns and dynamics that we picked up on growing up and how to kind of uncover them and change them, right? And a lot of that is through becoming aware and journaling about it. And then the rest of it is through breath work, where you allow yourself the space to feel exactly what is coming up for you and then release it through the breath. So this is a really, really powerful way to start to unravel these dynamics and start to change them so you can really create exactly what you're wanting to call in your life. And I've been watching people do it, and it's super, super, super exciting. And a lot of these patterns that we go into is, like I said, what we saw growing up, but a lot of times when we're younger, we think that the only way that we can get love is by abandoning some part of ourselves, right? And that is like the people-pleasing thing. Like, okay, the only way that I can find love or connection is if I abandon some part of myself and show up this way so I can receive love. And this is a pattern that a lot of people will go into. And then that's why we create relationships where we might have to do the same thing, where we feel like we can't fully be ourselves. And this is why it's so, so, so important to unravel these patterns so you can start creating relationships in your life that hi Jocelyn, hi Lindsay, hi everybody. And if you guys have any questions about what I'm talking about, please ask, because I would love to answer questions and I want to hear your feedback about all of this. But yes, we abandon a part of ourselves in order to get love, and then we think that's exactly what we have to do in a relationship. And that just doesn't feel good. It doesn't contribute to our well-being, and we're never going to be fully happy. So until we can unravel these patterns and find the awareness about them, release them through the breath, and then start to create a new story for ourselves, we won't create the exact relationship that we're really looking for. Or once we do the work, then our relationships shift and change. Like, I've seen my relationship with my husband shift and change so much as we both grown and healed ourselves. So as you heal, all the relationships around you heal. And it's really just such a beautiful thing. So the other thing I wanted to mention is this oracle card that I keep getting. I don't know if you can see it every single day. It's orphaned, and this looks kind of like sad, but it's actually amazing because this is all about completely dismantling old structures, completely letting go of how you were in the past and creating something completely new, and finding this new place where you fit in, this new family, this new way of being that you fit into. And I just keep getting this card, and I think it's really relevant for everyone, so I wanted to show it. And this totally goes with the full moon in Scorpio, because it's all about big transformation and totally creating this new way of being for yourself. And I'm totally feeling that right now. So I just wanted to share this with you also. So now I just want to go into talking about my course a little bit. It's called the Metamorphosis. And I don't even like calling it a course, because I feel like it's more than that. It's really my life's work and everything that I've compiled over the last 20 years in my transformation journey. So it's 8 weeks and it is online. However, there'll also be live calls with me where I totally support you. And you also receive a one-on-one reading with me when you sign up. For everyone who pays in full, you have a one-on-one reading with me where I will tune into your energy and see exactly how you can get the most out of the course and kind of support you and guide you with that. And it's launching on May 15th, so you're going to see me posting about it a lot more. There's going to be an opportunity to get pre-sale pricing, which is going to be a really great way to start it. So I'm going to be posting much more about that really soon, but it's called The Metamorphosis, and it's 8 weeks to uncovering your divine purpose and manifesting rockstar status in career and relationships with ease. So I am really excited about this. And if you would like to learn more, please reach out to me. I'm going to have a link below where you can schedule a call. And if you're interested in working with me one-on-one as well, you can set up a call there. But so much magic is happening. I'm literally seeing my clients completely transform, creating new jobs, creating completely different lives for themselves. And it's so exciting. So today I invite you to just think about these dynamics and patterns that you're living out in your life, and how you can shine some light on them and use the energy of this full moon for complete transformation. And I'd love to hear from you. So reach out to me, schedule a call, message me if you have any questions, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.